the heavy duty blues.
Yeah. I wish it had popped. She'd have jumped out of her skin.
Okay.
I got a call, man. He took my first car.
Did you see your book yet?
And he said to me, yes, you know, we wouldn't be even here. He was some kind of stuff. He said, you know how many employees we have?
Great cook. She also a great concentrator.
How's Mark? Talking on the way up there.
You tell her she and it says your first name is on the dress. And then it says, trust me, John Weston, and he will take care of it. How would that be your social security? Really, right, me and John is usually running problems.
That one's mine, but I'll get you
That's the first person you ever worked for that
You got a bit of belly too?
Steve looks like Bum Phillips. There's the most wonderful lady in the world here.
Look at that, that's street boys, right? Isn't that who that is?
Renee.
And now it's their end, right, so it's really is like
Animal.
there was a picture.
Bunch of animals.
What is her name?
There you go.
Well, except that there's just over there where that picture is. In there. You'll have to open Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. You take your sweater off. Yeah. Please, because I was going to put maybe a little blue. I don't think it's ever too hot. Then I'll put it on. Have you ever heard, of course, this is more for women, have you ever heard of that book, or have you ever heard of Ann Orton? Yes. See these before? Yes. Those are her pictures. Those are her images. I mean, it's really sweet. They live in our heart.
Yeah, they were there. Renee fell in love with Ann and her husband's so good.
Well, this is her name.
They look drunk.
And live in our apartments.
That's a unique sound.
That would be cute. That would be
Sound
fun.
with champagne cork.
First thing, you know, very possibly now been in a position to having it for director.
They may not know about these pictures at all. But that's who they
You
are.
have the hands of experience.
We better get you some posters so you can write that down.
See, look at that. I cannot get over that. Now, look at that picture that I saw here. Now we got a picture. Take it back. Pornography there.
That's right here.
Nancy, do you
Be careful, you're
We have
under.
a picture of Anthony in the bathtub. There's Steve when everybody used to call him Little Elvis. Little Elvis. Actually, I always think I just
You didn't tell her what I was told, Brooke, did you?
Okay, now look at this picture, right?
Picture. She's gonna take you back.
Yeah, a little bit.
Where's that?
You didn't tell Nancy what I told Brooke it was.
No, you didn't. Where did you tell her? I don't even remember. I'm not there.
What'd you tell? This is Daddy, this is Belgium, this is Bella, no, this is Bella and Emma. And this is their two cousins. That's Daddy, that's Daddy.
She was talking? Or maybe it's
She wasn't 5, yeah, she wasn't 5.
When I saw that picture, I thought, my goodness,
Yeah, where came that one from? Don't you know my kid was a genius?
this is adorable. That is so cute. He looks like he really thinks he's got it cracked. Could be had some fun scrapbooks. Oh,
You see this? I remember
there's
this.
Joe, there's Ted preaching.
Hey, Ted, here you are preaching over here.
My family of 14 ain't one time.
In POA, what is that?
No, that's where I grew up.
Oh, that's the house in the living.
If I have any idea.
Right, but see, if we
In
don't
POA.
that's where that is now. This is one thing.
With the Greeks, do it the Greeks.
Your wife got me.
Well, I said, take over.
You know, I'm not proud of this. This is not real good. Yeah, color. You know how to color to make it. Yeah, so they teach you how to buy.
What we do is when we want somebody to ski, we come to a web page.
But I thought that was
Then I said, let's sit down here to start. Let's go with another.
that's why I think it's really good. This is Ted. Is he taking this home? Yeah, of course.
He made a big turn Christmas dreams, I came back.
Well, y'all was like this degree.
That's where he's.
I wasn't even gonna be right on the block.
Well, that's the way it works. He said he thought it was going to be a little bit early, so he said, I'm not a bunch of tourists walking in front of it, and we worked out perfect.
Oh, this one was so fun. This is the one where.
Hey, Linda, how you like to get
Who's Caroline?
I thought that was. That is very.
Pleasing, isn't it? Right?
I'll tell you about it. I already heard one side of the story. I want to hear another side of the story.
Well, it didn't have the song at the end, and that was. Your mother did
That's the whole point.
speeding ticket that I got.
Oh, I know. I agree with you there. The whole point is, well, you can go pick out the camera if you want, you can go pick out the car you want.
But she wouldn't, she didn't want a car, she liked to drive.
What truck did you have? That van? That old van? You haven't had that in a while.
No, she's got a
He
truck.
left it on the place.
It's a nice truck.
That Dakota? Oh, we were looking at the Durango, which is the Dakota with a boxed in.
That's what you got. We don't think that. See, he can say and you think what's history is?
We really have, I haven't. Nobody else has.
Oh, you women all the time. We try and just play this for you. I knew she I knew I'd get you to turn around with that.
Picture of us working on the back of the house. Funny that Kitty.
I really needed to have a
I
station.
know, that's what I was thinking about.
I'm gonna buy
What we did on that, you know, that insulation down the back, it did that, trying to go character. Yeah, right there.
What's so funny, you know what that
You notice Ted and I are not big builders, Steve's one of the only time in
Well, Steve had to help a lot of them.
He said, you know this story
the
where
insulation stuff.
my furniture and Mrs.
Out there thinking you're getting the pictures going across the steep to feed the rats up on top of the
I really
building.
was that car thing.
Oh, yeah.
Remember taking going up to the top of the apartment, sitting out with rat holes and
That's what it was.
I was with you, boy. I thought,
Whatever car.
man, we must have been out of Mongolia. And Steve he said, we're right over the bathroom. He said, when you drop down, said, drop down or something. I thought, where are we? And I come down, I thought you were so smart. I'm still worried about goggles. I did this in Utah.
They're the ones that have the gallery below or maybe about 5 times.
If you let off, it always slow down. We just switch your car.
I don't like this one. I can't fit in this one.
I thought it was hard to relate. It's so tickle if you go down.
Whatever he does, like, what kind of car?
Well, I tell you, that Dakota must be nice because the new, you know, the thing that the Rango. It's a Dakota, but they made a SUV out of it.
Why she couldn't
It
have
was
it
neat.
like a
It
cat?
was neat.
Why not? What else can you do with your money?
Thank you.
Oh, she spent $37,000 for a Lexus.
Yeah, I was gonna, I would buy a Lexus. He just lived in Jaguar.
He on a
Did you
Stinker.
ever tell him that? Of course not. Did you ever tell him that? You told me you don't need a lot of one.
I like that.
Dad, you built the back porch on the back of your trailer by yourself?
Did what now?
You built
I don't like it.
the porch on the back of the trailer. Got a picture here.
He was asking me why I didn't want to just be She said he's got a bigger
Did the brickwork,
The might be different when they redo it, because they're, what, 2 years
Days are
ago,
gone.
they had a new one, I think. Released it.
No, they're supposed to come out with one.
In 99. In 99. They're gonna redo it in 99, yeah.
They're supposed to come out.
It's an old design,
Was
yeah.
that pot up here, did that come from Mom?
They're keeping your mom.
I was gonna say, that pot looks real familiar to me.
now that one that's marked
Well, you know, as soon as you're over when I
that one, I fixed that picture on the wall. Down the road.
Yeah, that came from her house and those carrots came from her house.
She still,
Make coffee.
When I see the hat, I
wait,
would be a couple
when the empty ones are there. What I did is took one of the
I
empty.
didn't realize coffee made from my dad. I need to make a pot of thing.
Next
Make a
one
pot
was
of
right
thing.
there.
Those plants do not coffee green.
They know that's one that's up there.
Those particular ones look like they're already kind of been okay. Yeah, it looks so real and so what you can do is when you're sure it was over, take a coffee pot and stick it in the microwave for 2 or 3 throw it in and heat that coffee.
I used to play it all that.
Yeah.
I have an old coffee maker that doesn't brew real well. He really gets all the hot plates for it, so I bring up the coffee makers and make it in one and put it on.
He put it on there.
So what was it?
And we're gonna sing.
I don't remember what the last, but even down to the years.
I can't
He
sing
went to, he
anyway, I
went right
don't
at the
think
end,
it's,
so he started getting really uncomfortable.
well, that never stopped me. As long as John's living, I'll sing.
He just passed away
I
last
think
fall, wasn't it?
it was my husband had a phone. I
You
think
know, Bonnie was in Orlando the other day, Ed, for a meeting, and she didn't even call us.
Bonnie Weston?
Was in Orlando.
No more tickets to Bonnie Weston.
Go take the tickets away from them.
Bonnie, you just lost your pass.
What happened?
I heard you were in Orlando. You
An hour and 10 minutes from my house.
Your passes are gone. You're out of
You
here.
didn't even call me.
I really feel terrible because I was so lonesome that Monday night that I thought, well, I can't believe I'm down here all by
We could have
myself.
watched the one minute.
An hour or so where we
Well, if it was Monday night, she had her women's liberation movement meeting.
No, it's not.
And I was watching the ball game.
I went into my room and I was I would have called you and said, really, come here and spend the evening with us. I'm going to do it.
It's in there every time I go to touch.
That's what it's called.
I'll go in.
That you were or you were not.
We were having some software.
And then I saw I was in a real dilemma about whether to have it survived in that room. Nobody ever.
I do, we're not using it.
Part of it, you come
Probably we have about 6 months of that. Taking the effort to try to figure out what.
This lady just hurt.
No, I haven't even over the whole funeral thing. I thought about it. This lady has just come back the last 3 or 4 or 5 weeks to her church. I don't know what's happening.
You know,
She comes by herself.
It's really getting good. He's very dependent now on the child. He absolutely knows all this business. But and he does all that. She's new John.
Then you have to do it.
And he looked at me like I didn't know. I mean, I swear I have. But I never had any
Everybody can do it, it just takes time.
And he'll do it, he'll mark that. Yeah, it's amazing what they are. I think that I'm really good. I'm really proud of that. You know, just gotta get out there and go to.
Well, I tell you, that one.
Actually, that's what I always do. If you have $2.5 for you to do it, but it's worth it. I mean, let me put the data entry for my family.
Well, he's got tickets. I'll send all the tickets he wants.
If I can get him away from bowling alleys long enough to come see me.
Yeah, I want to have him, I think when he gets real cold, maybe he'll come out.
The thing about it is that that time they were out there in 82, of course, Mom wasn't much more, she was never.
But she did come back.
And it
But she did, she
That
left
frightened
out.
her.
When she
That
came
really
back the
frightened
second time, Barbara, she was having a tough time breathing out.
Yeah.
And that last time she was there, that was
the,
pretty hard.
that was the night hour where she really.
I agree with you.
Oh, that's right, she came back even after that. After we left to come back, she still came back with us.
But it meant so much.
Here's another one.
It meant so much to her to be there.
Well, she, I didn't we were,
She had a resolve there.
and Hans was saying, Grandma,
I'm just thankful for the picture we have.
He says, Daniel told me, I saw him out there walking down the road. And that was
Well, you know what, the night that John got married, I remember Hans walking around with him, and I remember how reverent he was, and respectful of her he was, and I remember looking at whoever was sitting beside him and saying, look, we're going to make grandchildren. I mean, to watch him, he was...
the thing about it is, Hans, we have had Hans dealt with and a much younger age than any of us have to do. And he was his parents almost weekly would call me and say, we do not put on like others. They said, he is so good.
Okay, Bonnie, on a lighter note, let me lay this one.
Just give me back my companion.
Every time I go to school, a Western kid gets married. And I'll probably be going to school along that January. Does Hans have a new love, or is Jana ready?
Janet's not ready. Janet's still in
anti-dating?
Well, she's not this, I mean, she talks to the guys and whatever, but her thing is, this is what she says, kids today date for different reasons than you dated when you were a kid. That's true. She says dating doesn't even mean the same. No, she says, it's not anything I want to have anything to do with.
What does dating mean?
No, but nowadays, it's like Tara says, Mom, you can't date. She said, when you talk about all the guys that you used to date, she said, nowadays, if you date like you dated, she says, everybody will call you close. Yeah. And she said, she said, either you, all 10 girls and 10 guys all go out together and spend the evening, or else it's a girl-boy thing, and it's like a real heavy, serious relationship.
Because I noticed that with Jana, you know, of course, because of her knee surgery, all her friends went off to college or wherever, and she got left at home. So she writes to them all of them, boys, girls, anybody she knows where they are, she writes to them, and they write back. And if they come home for a weekend, if the guy comes home, and he calls her and says, hey, let's get together and do something. It won't take her 10 minutes when she's got going by her.
Did you already watch the letters?
What is Jana doing now?
Well,
She's
she's working in Miami. She's working her dad. And she's gotten into it. You know, of course, she wants to be down at that team.
Yeah.
Thing this year. So instead of that, she's calling every one of them.
That didn't work because of her surgery.
Because of her knee surgery, because they want to be in top physical health, because they're real into morning calisthenics and things like that. The doctor said, matter of fact, she thought she was going to do it by January. The doctor said, you need this whole year to push yourself to your end. Yourself this year,
That's
then
hard.
you'll be good as new.
It's so hard to
But
keep
in the
them
meantime, as
together.
soon as she heard that, she started calling, and now she goes down to get babysitters for this Champa house, which is mothers and fathers, and she'll babysit for their kids for their classes. She goes down with Roe Israel, which is, you know, Miss County's they give out Saturday nights, and they make jackets and blankets down to them. So she goes down there and works with them.
Good for her.
She's determined I am not going to be lazy. I'm going to do what I do. Big time.
That's great.
She's been working on having kids, like kids clubs, Saturday night. Games with them and tell them stories. And, you know, she's
Then they can figure it out.
about 2 weeks ago. I would recommend.
And then as soon as I put the spaghetti in, I'll put ice in the glass.
She was real.
And put the bread out.
Because the rate's going down, she and Jeanette could be in college exactly together. But Janet is being so different, really. John's going to leave with almost no question about
I got some more shirts down there.
how long will they like past just something a Weston does. Jeanette's talking like, she hadn't even thought of it.
Oh, yeah, to change
Janet
just
just like,
children.
well, I'm.
No, Melvin.
Oh, yeah.
And I was replacing my time.
You know, she really.
Well, I tell you what, it's funny, knowing your four kids as well as having, that sounds just about right. That sounds just about the way I would expect all four of us to react. She would definitely be the one that would do that. And you need one
She
like
said, you know,
that.
I mean, she's a good kid, she didn't cause me any trouble, so, you know, I mean, I'm proud of her, like, she's really standing up perfect.
Well, all right, let me ask you something else. Is, John told me that he and Tricia want to come out for Christmas. Well, Brooke and her boyfriend,
I'm
supposed to be on the way.
She engaged?
Oh, you didn't know that?
She has an engagement ring on, but I'm like, when she said 3, I'm not saying Anyway. And we told her that if this is still what she wants, if she finishes college, we'll plan a wedding. Until then, I will not plan a wedding. I will not. I mean, she gets married, that's it, Mom and Dad cut off all the dollar bills.
That's what I told John.
If she will finish college, and as soon as she's got her degree in hand, then we'll start planning a wedding. But we will not even start planning a wedding until she gets her degree.
Okay, sure.
So then I would have no choice but to go with it. In the meantime, her boyfriend has a month off over between Christmas and New Year, between Thanksgiving and New Year's. You put that whole month off. And she and Aaron was like, we're not doing it. And we thought, well, Ed might be in school in December.
Running under the pipe, there's no way you can get it all the way up.
I told her that I was gonna volunteer and sit
I've got
on
plenty
that.
of, yeah, I've got plenty of room.
Tara wants to come out too, and Tara
bring
wants
her
her boyfriend to come.
By the way, I got a card.
Oh,
You know, a
Real
couple
nice
of
girl.
they can go together, so all the guys from other areas. That way they can, the guys can have a bathroom, the girls
are
can
you
have
doing
the
okay,
other.
Daddy?
Well, we'll see how it goes.
It can
A lot of
be fixed,
adjustments,
you know.
I would like to, but we may, even if I don't go to school,
I have so
it
many
may work
good
out for
memories.
us, because Happy can always get more time off than I can, and all of my
The
trips
thing
out of
that,
San
the bottom
Francisco.
line when it comes to, well, she's not
You
hurting.
can always cross country, I can go out to Denver
Because
for a couple
especially the
weeks
last
and do
4 or 5 weeks,
Yeah.
she, I just see every so helpful, wasn't able to do. And the last 10 days or so,
What happened
when
when
we
we
swallowed,
swallowed,
couldn't eat it.
whole motorcycling out of Miami, not flying it out of Miami anymore.
Talk with the
But
nurses,
there's some hours left on these are old, they're a few hours left on them. And you let it park them in the desert someplace and sell them to the third world. They want to squeeze the last few hours out of them.
Well, I've heard
But
that from other
the
people.
marketing has decided, well, we don't want to fly out of Miami down to South America anymore. So
Naturally,
they're taking our job away. Yeah, they're taking our job away out of Miami.
Especially
But they won't send us to
last 7
the
or 8
school,
years.
to the new school, to the new airplane.
Until you get through it.
Until they get through, so and
Try to
now I'm
make the
having to
best
fly out of
adjustments
San
I can.
Francisco all the time.
2 or 3 times a week, I'll get in the car
No,
and
we,
just,
yeah, we've got, John
drive,
took a bedroom suit.
go
and
for a
we
run
ended
out
up
through the
discovering-
country.
I told Hans, I said, where are you gonna take yours? Because you're welcome to it, you know, they bought a house.
Yeah.
Well, they did? Down in Fort Worth?
Right next to the church. So,
Well,
but
he's been
anyhow,
down there
yeah.
longer than John was down there now, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah, John was down there. It's just,
Oh,
yeah. Actually, I guess John hadn't been, Hans hadn't been too long, but before it was, about a year, actually. He was down there in September.
I bet you they just go ahead and change it about once every year.
He was in March. But anyhow, see, John, when he went down there, he went downtown like.
The reason I know that center course is when I went to the Army, I always got to go. I don't know why they had your father's birthplace.
John and Hans, he went down.
What was this, John? This Hans, I'm sorry.
That's mine. That way, you catch your fish, you got a little repose.
I don't think so, just, no.
I never intended to see it.
No, mine's majored in Christian education.
Well, let's
and all
see,
the
can
other
you build
ones
us
are
field?
He's so cute.
Well, I remember one thing
He's got all
John
these
was interested in was starting
young
a
youth bands.
Christian youth radio station.
And
And they had several
Both of
in
them,
South Florida
they were very
that had taken off like crazy.
You know, I found out a lot of this stuff is like almost franchised Midwest someplace that, why? What? No, something that,
I was a wild why?
I got a question. Shoot, I can't say, I'll say it.
This is the trivia question. Maybe Daddy will know the answer. What was the original name of the town where Daddy was born? Now, first ask.
We all know that.
Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
No, that's not the original one. What was the name?
Oh,
of
yeah.
Oh, the original?
Birmingham?
No, because that's already, that's still there. What was it? Where'd you find that?
I figured when I said Daddy, I looked up there.
Where who was born?
What was the original?
What was the name of the town Intercourse? It's called Intercourse.
I thought it was always Intercourse. It got its name from.
That's where it was when you were born.
Maybe it's Lampeter.
It got its name from the intersect of the 2 highways from Harrisburg to Philadelphia.
Steve got his documentation on it.
And that's where it's got its,
Well, the name of it before it was Intercourse was Cross Keys.
Would you try to
Cross-
talk and anything?
Cross
It's got the name from the two main highways going from Harrisburg to Philadelphia and going north from Coatesville, going north from Coatesville to Pittsburgh, I forgot the name of the town now, but it was the two main roads that back in those days crossed.
So if I went through the army, every time I knew it was coming up, they'd go through these different things, and they would go down through the list, and they'd see father Maurice Ellis born in. Hey, look at this! In case you don't know, think I'm right.
There was a town of Harrisburg, halfway between Intercourse and Burdenham. That's what I heard.
Formerly
Cross Keys.
Cross Keys. Keys like Kenny-wise.
that's what granddad's.
Cross Keys. Well, I said something else.
No, I don't think you said anything. I thought you said Cross Keys.
That's granddad Zimmerman's.
Okay. I hope give me your map so I'll make sure I find my way back up here. I can take half back down to the.
Okay.
I got locked out of my house and my purse is there, my glasses are there.
It's in the cedar. Well, I'm not sure.
Well, I wasn't sure when you stopped the first time. I wasn't sure whether after a while. At first I said, "Oh, he can turn back," and I said, "Wait a minute." One of the lights up there, he's waiting to look at it.
I wasn't sure. Because I thought they'd be a fine.
Well, it was eventually, but it took a while.
I need to go get a couple of video tapes.
All right, we're right down with you.
John's back.
Hey, John. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
John's back, believe me now.
Okay.
We'll be right back, John. You hold down the fort.
We're just ready to eat, Happy.
Have fun then.
We're get some groceries.
Okay, we're gonna run down. Alright, let's go get some light video.
Okay.
What do you think about this?
I'm glad you made it out, bud. How's everything going?
Did they tell you how we came up here? From Orlando?
Oh, I heard Bonnie was in Orlando. I didn't know you were in Orlando too? Bonnie already lost her passage. You just lost yours. You get to Orlando, you don't call us, you lose your passage. That's it. You're done.
What do you guys need to look at?
I want my purse.
And I just got a letter from him. They're in Minnesota. He's got
Yeah, we already told Bonnie. We said, you go to Orlando, or you don't call us, you're in trouble.
She was at the store.
I didn't realize you were with her.
Well, no, I just got there. I went there and got there like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But the bed down next
That was
door.
Elmer's Zimmerman.
That's what I heard
She
that.
didn't have to go. She didn't check on my answer, but it was too fast.
Oh,
All right, we're out.
We thought she was going to go back to
She found a kid's
change my
storybook
schedule.
that she found somewhere when she was traveling across the country. And it had, somebody wrote a little storybook about the Amish and how they did it. And it showed how when they went to the Zimmerman store, and the artwork was of the Zimmerman store. In this little kid's story.
Well,
I love that.
in going through the things, I found a whole stack of
Only takes 5 minutes, so I'm not putting it in.
really postcards or
Yeah.
something were advertising things that were putting them out.
I think you would really enjoy
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
I don't know if they brought them up here though. I brought them. I don't know why, but I need the thing Dixon was in. Which copy is it? Do you have it? Because I didn't realize we still had a bunch of these things. Well, we didn't know. All I need is video.
Huh? With all this ancestral stuff in it.
I have one.
You have one?
I have the
They
name.
have the, oh, that is their main one, and then they want to take. Well, just hang on to it. Did you bring those biscuits? You may.
I got one set.
Okay.
I don't know if I, did you give me two of them?
You
I got
better
one.
have two.
Well,
One of them was, Mom's birthday, and the other one. Well, you would certainly have a right to.
I think I
No,
did.
but, see, I think Robert still thinks it.
I can, it's at the house.
Yeah.
It's just that I got home at,
Late time, yeah. But I think they would enjoy it, because it shows mom, to me, it shows mom much. Yeah, well, right now, I've got one from, I don't know, you have, it's not, yeah, you need to lay out the porch. There you
Okay.
Where's this go? I like that kind of stuff too, 'cause it's.
I need a little touch weld on that thing, you know, this is vibrating.
Dry clean it necessarily.
I need a little touch welding. It's one of the things that,
Oh, I know, I don't have any problem with that one.
there's been a lot of hot air going on.
They have all the connections. They have all the connections. Whose is this? Is this your stuff? Yeah, whose is this?
I don't think you know, we are supposed to have some. They do an excellent job. The only thing
They have all this.
I can't undo it.
is the door, you stick it in, you got to clean out that 20 feet through the garbage. Then you pay, that's at the top, it's right on the way to the kiosk meet. What we, but John is 66 years No, the reason I had thought Mark was
Actually,
That's true.